So, have you got a clear mission, a clear objective in your life that you are constantly pursuing? You feel dedicated towards it. You feel that you invest 100% of your powers, of your daily life, in order to contribute to a common good, to realize your potential, and to become the best, really, version of yourself. If you don't find yourself near the lines which I described, it might feel that you can be stuck in the life. So, what do I mean by this? You don't have nothing that drives you forward day by day. You feel that you are constantly realizing some objectives. This may be important objectives such as studying, maybe going to the gym, and so on and so forth. But there is no grand aim that acts like the light at the end of the tunnel. Here we will solve this, and in this video we will give your life a sense of purpose, which is really of undoubtful importance nowadays for all the people. So first, if you take a look at this world, you will definitely see that it is composed of people who can't really exit their character. So we really look at people and we can't imagine them be another version of themselves. I'm talking about popular actors. I'm talking about teachers. I'm talking about politicians who cannot be imagined performing another activity, right? So they are extraordinarily good at the things that they are doing. Like, take a moment and really imagine Donald Trump being, I don't know, anything but a politician, a businessman, a deal maker, and so on and so forth. You can think of a few examples, and from now on, you really understand that there is something that makes these people perform their duty, and they perform it extraordinary well. We cannot simply tell otherwise. We cannot imagine them being another or performing another duty. So, speaking from here, it is clear that they have found their ultimate goal, right? Their ultimate purpose, and this is their mission in life. Some people are simply good at what they like, and they like the thing at which they can simply perform the best. So let's take this back to your occupation, to your activities. If you imagine yourself playing a video game and you being the main character, then take a look at your life. If you feel stuck, if you don't have an objective, a clear objective that drives you forward, but you still feel that you're performing some productive, some really great habits, activities that contribute to your mental health, physical health, and so on and so forth, it would be very right to draw this analogy. You are constantly evading the main quest in a video game. You are constantly evading the main mission, and you engage in secondary activities, in side quests, which undoubtedly can contribute to the development of your character, to the growth of your character, to the growth of your individual, but you're not realizing your core aim, objective, which will build the grand person of you, which will contribute towards the path of becoming the best version of yourself. So this was quite quite a big talk, but what do I really want to say by this is that these activities that you're performing, this sports sessions, walks, meeting with friends and study or job, it may not be necessarily bad, but you still haven't found your core purpose, your aim that will clear your vision and will drive you forward. But the most interesting thing is that I was in the same situation as you. I was living the student life. I was studying at a university. I was living at a nice accommodation. My studies were going well. My social life was going good, but still, I didn't feel that I would perform the tasks needed. I would invest much of my time investing in my physique, investing in my mental clarity, investing in many domains, but I didn't get a feeling that I was performing the right thing, right? So I was meditating, I was trying to develop my relationship, my friend, my romantic relationship, investing in my physique, but still I wasn't developing the skills which were to serve for my ultimate purpose. So how can you define what your main purpose is? How can you find your core and ultimate objective? If you were to think of a preference that you have, of the things that you like performing on a daily basis, of hobbies or activities or skills that you can monetize, that you can, it may simply sound as so egoist, but the skills that you can monetize, they do represent the preferences, the qualities that will drive you forward. So if you're good at drawing, if you like drawing, you draw day by day, you have hundreds of pictures, but you haven't found a way to monetize it. You haven't found a way that means to progress in this domain. You should understand what your preferences are. You should understand what are your core skills, your qualities that you're extraordinarily great at, and find a way to monetize them. Once you step on the path of, I really don't want to call it monetizing, because it's so emotionally like loaded up, it sounds like money, but we're talking about progress in this domain. Monetizing, the process itself is a way to effectively progress in a given domain, to effectively increase your skills in a given domain, and to develop by becoming the best version of yourself, and by trying to do the best while developing this skill. Monetizing means finding the right means in order to add value to the skill that you like developing, to the activity that you like performing, and growing from that way. I really hope that this particular video contributed to the realization of what should you concentrate on in this life, on what should you think about, And feel free to also leave your questions, to write your questions to me, to correct me where I'm wrong, or to write your suggestions. I would really appreciate your feedback. And thank you so much for your attention. See you next time.